Hello everybody.
Happy Halloween, folks.
Oh, we're in a weird angle today.
Yeah, we thought we'd change things up a bit. Thank you very much for checking today's video out. We are going to be doing a special Halloween special Q&A. We've been asking you guys on all our social medias to send Halloween inspired questions, something a little bit different than what we normally do with the parks and everything. So thank you to everyone for sending them for us. Are you ready?
The question is, are these guys ready?
Yeah, are you ready for the questions that you guys have been sending us? Let's check them out. I've always been put off going to Halloween Horror Nights because of my anxiety and fear. What tips do you have for someone to survive their first Halloween Horror Nights? Also, how dark are the houses? I think the best thing to do if you're having these sort of things is if you're going with a crowd of people or a group of people that you're with, sometimes that can kind of ease the tension off, because if you're just going on your own or as a couple, obviously the scare actors will focus majority of you. I know it sounds a bit of a silly one, but try not to scream. I know that sounds extremely hard when you're in a dark area. Some areas are extremely pitch black, depending on the actual story that they're actually doing with the houses. Sometimes asking a cast member or a team member at the Halloween Horror Nights to saying which ones are the most darkest, because the team members would have experienced them all, so customers can understand. So maybe kind of ask them as well, which is a good shout.
But the one rule that you must remember is scaring is caring. Scaring in Halloween Horror Nights is meant to be fun and enjoyable. So remember that these scare actors can't touch you, they can't threaten you, they can't do anything at all. They're just there to just spook you and to just give you a really good experience. So that's just one thing to just take into account of. None of these scare actors are actually out there to really give any physical harm to you. We have done a video in the past about our top 5 things to do at Halloween Horror Nights, which we will link in the description box below for you to check it out. Also as well, we will link in our top 5 Mickey Not So Scary tips as well. But don't worry too much about Halloween Horror Nights. It's all about fun and in enjoyment. Take your time with it. If you've got a frequent fear pass, ease your way into it. You'll be actually pleasantly surprised on how good it is.
Sometimes one day kind of get your bearings straight, kind of do the scare zones first, and then like if you're feeling brave, do one house at a time.
Yes. That's
the best thing I would do. If you only have one day, then I would probably suggest getting an express pass. That may help you out with the big queues. And sometimes the express pass is actually a better way to avoid sort of like when you're waiting in the queue, you start to get scared, the anxiety starts to flare up. But if you go straight to an express pass, you're in that house straight away, and then hopefully the build up won't be as bad. Do many kids currently go door to door trick-or-treating in the UK? I
have noticed that it is bigger now. Like when we were younger, it wasn't. Back in day when I was younger and we were wearing bin bags and those long pointy sticky out sort of witches fingers and the teeth.
The simple easiest costume you could ever do.
Yes. There wasn't really much hype for it, but now obviously there tends to be more kids out trick-or-treating. Yeah,
definitely much more than there used to be in the old days, but I don't really see it as much, maybe because I'm working so much, but it could be just the fact of
or you just hide away, you just switch the lights off and go.
No one's coming in, it's my candy. I earned that candy. What is your favourite thing to do at Halloween?
I love a good pumpkin carving when it comes to Halloween.
You do. Yes. It is a very addictive thing. And yeah, like I said, eating lots of candy. Because it's an excuse. It's great.
I'm watching lots of Hocus Pocus, Casper, and
Have you ever seen a ghost? If so, when, where, and what happened?
Yes, I have.
I've never seen a ghost. So we're different. Like, I don't believe in ghosts. I don't think they exist.
See, I'm a sit on the wall.
You're sit on the wall.
I think there's a lot of psychology and a lot of things involved in it. I get that. My experience, I can't really give a reason for it. Are you ready for the story time?
I'm ready for the story time.
Are you all sitting comfortably?
Cup of tea.
When I was younger, I say I was about 5-6 years old, when I went to bed, I always had the door open to my bedroom. Now my bedroom used to overlook the landing of my mum and dad's house. Now in the middle of the night, I used to see a figure, very much my height, maybe a little bit smaller, very hunched, had a lot of blankets over her. It was a lady, an old lady. She had a lot of blankets over her. I couldn't see her face. I could see the whole image of her. I could see the height. I can see the layers that she had. And this figure used to walk all the way up to my bed and it would just stand there where I'm laying, and then it will then just wander off to the bottom of my bed and look out, like as though it was looking to the middle of the room or out to the door sort of thing, and then it would disappear. Now, I never told my parents that at all, because I had a tendency of seeing things at night. So, you know, whenever I was like because I was sleepwalking, or, you know, I'd wake up while I was dreaming about something, and my mum used to say, oh no, it's not, you're just dreaming, love, it's nothing about it. Didn't think of anything at all, just ignored it, thought that it was just all going on in my mind. When I was about 18, 19, my brother mentioned that he was having, he saw visions of an old lady that used to come in and see him when he was in his room. I then was like, I used to see an old woman when I was younger, and we were describing what we used to see, and it was exactly the same. And then my mum found a picture of my great gran, who I've never met before, and she was wearing the blankets. In that photo, she was wearing blankets because she was always cold all the time, and I never saw her, I never met her, and my brother didn't actually meet her either. It was only when there was a picture of her holding my brother when he was really, really small. So
there you go. We
can't explain that at all, but it puts a big smile on my face to know that I think my great gran was definitely watching out for us. There you go, that's a long little story for you. Ooh. But yeah, so can't really explain it, really.
The only time I've ever been scared is when I used to be young, and I never used to want to walk up the stairs when it was dark.
Oh gosh, yeah, I used to be like that. I used to be like that.
You used to think there was someone.
I used to get my dad to come up with me.
Yeah. That's the only time I was ever scared of something, because I thought something was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. If you could encounter the ghost of someone famous, who would it be and why?
Very good question.
Very good question.
There's a few.
There is a few.
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
Course.
Yeah, Walt Disney's a definite one.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
I would have a lot to talk about with him.
I think those two are probably. I know it sounds very Disney. It's just like, oh, you know, Robin Hood.
But Robin Williams, even now to this day, I know he's gone, but he's impacted so many people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And he's such an incredible guy.
Yeah, he's an incredible actor, incredible man. Yeah, definitely. He's probably like the top, and then probably Walt Disney would be second. And then, I don't know, just probably them two. Like, you just want to chat to them and
I just want to chat to them to show how much he inspired us, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Just the fun and the adventure.
Yeah.
They always bring out. Do you actually eat and finish your giant bag of sweets from Mickey's Not So Scary?
Well, Susan, have we eaten all of that candy? No, we still have a ton of candy still there.
Starbursts.
Lots of Skittles and Starburst.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, I know, yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff. So there we go. That is still the candy from last year's Mickey's Not So Scary.
What's your most favourite Halloweeny Disney character?
The Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus.
They are pretty cool.
Sisters!
Dr. Felicia, I quite like.
Oh, yeah,
he's quite Halloweeny. He's really cool. I love him in the his music bit. Don't you disrespect me.
And of course, Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie, yeah.
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie is
Who can not like Oogie Boogie?
He's just the best. I love him. I love the whole show in general that they've done.
That's over in Mickey's Not So Scary in Magic Kingdom,
yes.
If you're wondering.
So yeah, they're brilliant. What is your favourite Halloween monster?
Ooh.
I can easily say that actually. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Because I used to love the film of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which had Sean Connery in it, and I used to love the character of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know why I loved him, but it was really cool. What has been your favourite Halloween fancy dress outfit to wear to the parks?
That is a real hard one.
I quite like the Pizza Planet.
Yeah, Pizza Planet one was really good because it was such a last minute thing, but so was the pumpkin spice latte. The pumpkin spice latte one was really funny, but yeah, I would say the Pizza Planet one, definitely.
Yeah, definitely my favourite.
Or could it be this year's one?
Could it be? You're just going to have to wait and see what we do.
I really hope we pull it off.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be so good. If you could create your dream scare attraction, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. Like, that's a hard one.
I think anything to do with the Cornetto series.
What, like Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, like the Hot Fuzz and the Shaun of the Dead and World's End. Stick that all into one event. Have a house for each one, and then have a pub.
Have a pub at the
end.
end.
You can have a drink.
Watch us all blow over.
Apparently there's a new one. There's a new thing you were Simon
The
Pegg.
slaughterhouse.
Yeah, a slaughterhouse.
So maybe that could be a house. But I think Shaun of the Dead
Throw that one in.
Shaun of the Dead, I definitely think is a house that needs to be
Oh,
done.
it has to.
I think just having the fact
Definitely.
that I could walk through the pub when they're attacking the zombies and it has "Don't Stop Me Now," it's just epic. What's your favourite scary movie?
See, I'm not a huge scary movie fan person. The only reason is because I don't find them scary. Some of them I find very funny, and then I can be a little bit technical, and I could be the worst person to go and see a scary movie with at a cinema because I just won't shut up. So Shaun of the Dead, definitely for me.
For me, it'd probably be the first Resident Evil film, even though that's not really a scary film.
What about The Evil Dead?
The Evil Dead, I pooped myself.
I remember The Evil Dead.
So we watched the Evil Dead remake. They remade it, and I can't remember what year it was, and we were watching it in a cinema, and I'm like the person who's like don't go in that room, don't be silly.
He was literally hiding.
I
and he
was
going,
hiding.
What's that tree doing?
Why are you doing that to... Probably, yeah, Evil Dead was a good film. But that's probably the last scary movie I've watched.
What about Final Destinations?
That's just funny.
Yeah, they're funny.
That's just funny.
But, yeah.
That is all the questions we have for Halloween this year. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who sent all your questions.
Thank you so much.
We really do appreciate it, guys. You were all absolutely awesome. Thank you very much also for checking out beginnings of our Run Disney videos. We really do appreciate all your kind comments you've been saying. It's been really, really supportive and really, really grateful for you guys to send them. And also you guys have been enjoying our press event videos that we've been doing. One at Thorpe Park, we've done the one at Tully's.
Talking about spooky vlogs and press releases and everything like that. We are still going to be continuing on with the odd random Halloween spooky sort of videos, so keep your eye out on our channel as well and make sure that you don't miss them out. And also, if you are a fan of our YouNow live streams, stay tuned because we may have a bit of a Halloween crispy fest sort of week.
Yes, so we may be doing things like pumpkin carving to loads of other events we'll be doing sort of on YouNow. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure we'll leave a link in the description so you can head over to the actual website. You can download the app. It's completely free, there's no charge at all.
So stay tuned on our social medias when we will be releasing out the schedule of our Halloween fest. Live fest.
So, with that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. We really do appreciate all your support. It really helps out the channel. Also, if you are new, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. So until then, guys, we shall see you on the next video. Take care now, guys.
Bye.
Bye.